the Critics Circle Awards. That was quite amazing. It was a big surprise. I mean, I won the Newcomer Award for Best Performance. It was in Kafka Dancers as well as Oleana.
Now, Cate Blanchett, before I introduce you, you had not seen that.
No, that was genuine shock.
You didn't expect it?
No, not at all.
No.
You don't. You sort of, you do the work and then that stuff is sort of, I mean, it's fairyland really.
Yeah.
Or an image in your head even before you started doing the movie?
Yes, I think, as Jeffrey Rush says, I had the image of her as a trout in a red wig, you know, as she ends up in the film, that sort of, that famous iconic image of
Glenda
hers.
Jackson.
Well, yeah, Betty Davis, but also the original portraits of her that I had seen and, you know, the history that I'd studied at school.
Hey, look at this.
What is it?
An old lamp, I think. 3, huh? All right. I want...
So what are they?
Well, I don't know. It's not actually in my hands. I sort of almost lost it about...
But there is a trophy you get for it, right?
There is. It's about so high. It's
Right.
got a little globe,
Oh.
hence the term the Golden Globe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Often women create creative work in slightly different ways, in teams and groups. You know, I think we're good networkers, we're good, you know, community builders.
Get shit done.
We get shit done, lots of shit at the one time.
Multitasking.
You know, it's Carly, you know, with all the arms.
Good morning to you. I'm sorry I can't be in the same room. You know, there were a lot of women involved in psychoanalysis at that point. They just weren't recognised. But I get to work with Bradley Cooper, which is fantastic, and Guillermo del Toro. But I play a psychiatrist who's obviously very interested in the life of the mind.
Give us that.
That is the $64 question. Why did I become an actress? I really honestly couldn't say. I mean, I used to play act as a child, muck around, show off, make up plays with my friends, but I never for one moment I played in England was one of England's great queens, Queen Elizabeth. And it was directed by Shekhar Kapoor from another British colony.
Not just go with our gut and say, screw it.
Are you paying me for this session? Because this could take some time. I think there's a lot of you know, there's been a rise of people's. You're talking about in the creative industries,
Just in relationship and creative. And
what it is when you work with filmmakers like Woody Allen, who's so particular, and Todd Haynes, who's so particular, then it produces a particular and special type of work. And Carol's a screenplay that's been around for a long time, but it wasn't really until Todd Haynes came on board that it became a film.
But I can't really see anybody else playing the role other than you, which is always the sort of the best compliment you can give.
Well, thank you very much. I will take that. But it's about a love story between two women, so it's, you know, it's also the fact that you're working opposite Rooney Mara, you get given so much, you know. So it's about the air between the two of you, I think.
And so, you know, people talk about, you know, how was it to work with Rooney, or I don't know, maybe they ask you how it was to work with me, which is fabulous. But wasn't it Rooney? But it was very much working with Todd, and so it always, and that was really, it meant that your relationship through Ed Lachman to Todd through the camera was a really active relationship.
Where'd you learn so much about train sets?
Oh, I read too much, probably.
That's refreshing.